All right, next up we're going to be dealing with moles and particles. So for our goal here, we're going to set up our problems the same way we did before. So here we're trying to find moles, and we're given atoms. Here we're trying to find molecules, we're given moles. Trying to find moles, we're given atoms. Trying to find atoms, we're given moles. So in order for us to do this, we're going to use our mole map to help us out. So our goal for the setup, we're going to write out our value, 3.01 times 10 to the 22nd atoms. So this is what we start with. And we're going to moles. So if we're going from atoms to moles, we're going to start at atoms. So atoms are here, and we're going to go to moles, which are here. So we follow this. We're going to follow this one. 1 mole goes on the top, and Avogadro number goes on the bottom. This blank spot is going to be for what unit we have. So we want those to match. If we start with atoms, atoms are going to go here. So we're going to take this here and write it here. So 1 mole on top. So 1 mole on top. On the bottom, 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd atoms on the bottom. So notice that atoms cancel out, and then we just put this in our calculator. So again, putting this in, we're going to use the EXP key. So 3.01 EXP 22. So this is the number here, 3.01 EXP 22 divided by 6.02 EXP 23. So we're going to get 0.05. All right, and that's the first one. Okay, let's look at the next one. We're going from moles to molecules. So going from moles to molecules, we have 4.00 moles, and we want to go to molecules. So we are starting at moles, and we're trying to go to molecules. So we're starting at moles, and we're trying to go to molecules. So moles to molecules, we follow our pathway. We're using this one here. Avogadro's number on top, 1 mole on the bottom. So we're going to use 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. Molecules is what we're looking for. And we're going to put 1 mole on the bottom. So it should look like this here. All right, to solve for this one, we're going to multiply the top and divide by the bottom. So we're multiplying these two, and then we divide by 1. The first one we multiply by 1, and we divide it by the bottom side. All right, so 4.00 times 6.02 EXP23. So we should get for this one, we're going to round it. So we got 2 numbers after the decimal. 2.41 times 10 to the 24th power molecules. All right, let's go ahead and look at our last one, number 3. So number 3, we have 1.20 times 10 to the 25th atoms. So it's going to look really similar to the first one here. So let's look at what we have. We're starting at atoms and we're going to moles. So atoms to moles, we're going to follow this one here. Atoms to moles, we have 1 mole on top and then Avogadro's number on the bottom. So 1 mole over 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. Atoms. All right. These cross out. So then we're going to divide this out. 1.2 exponent 25th power divided by 6.02 exponent 23rd power. So this is going to be 119.93 moles would be our answer. All right. So let's look at the last one, number 4. So number 4, we have 0.75 moles of zinc, and then we're going to atoms. So starting with moles and going to atoms. Atoms are up here. We're going to follow this one. Avogadro's number on the top, 1 mole on the bottom. So 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd over 1 mole. Atoms are going to be our unit. All right, and then we're just going to multiply this out. So 0.75 times 6.02 exponent of the 23rd power. We're going to get 4.5, round this up, times 10 to the 23rd atoms. All right, and that's how we solve these ones.